As the mystery of LaShawn Thomas's bizarre behavior continues to deepen, Bertie finds herself in the thick of a murder investigation. But murder is not the only thing on Bertie's mind. 9 months ago, her husband, attorney Delroy Bigelow, was killed in a car crash, and Bertie misses him terribly. Despite her grief, however, she's determined to get on with her life. Tuesday, January 22nd, 2013, 6:30 a.m. When Bertie woke up and looked out her window the next morning, she groaned out loud. 8 inches of snow had fallen during the night. As she contemplated the day ahead, she suppressed the urge to pull the covers up over her head and hide. Snow or no snow, she absolutely had to get to work on time. The last thing in the world she needed was to be late for her 9 o'clock appointment with Chancellor Grant. The fact that she was having her come in on his day, his first day back from Christmas vacation, struck her as ominous, to say the least. If Delroy were here, he would have taken her in her arms and told her not to worry. While the two of them shared a cozy breakfast, he'd have reminded her how difficult it is to fire a faculty member with tenure. Then he'd have gone outside and shoveled off the sidewalk, spread a protective layer of salt crystals on the front steps, and excavated both their cars. If Delroy were here, but he wasn't. Rapid and lethal as an avalanche, memories of her dead husband engulfed her. Tears stung her eyes and splashed down her cheeks onto the bedspread. If only Delroy were here. Whoa, girl, keep it together. This is no time for a meltdown. Willing herself out of bed, Bertie tugged on her winter coat, pulled a pair of no-nonsense galoshes over her shoes, grabbed her snow shovel, and stepped out into the bright winter morning. Thank you. As you certainly know, this is an evening of mixed media. And for all you bibliophiles out there, all you mystery writers, I'm sure there's, well, now's the time, as in any good book talk, for questions and answers. And of course, you can direct them to the wonderful musicians and to my wife, Carolyn, the author. I'm just sort of the moderator till she takes over. There's one caveat, though. I do know who got, well, maybe a lot of, well, murders, it's in the title. And I do know who did it, and Carolyn does too, but, well, you got to understand. But, yeah. I can't keep secrets. When it's on page, she'll kill me. That first song, she will murder me. But if I can see any of, yeah, there you guys are. Thanks for coming out. It's wonderful. Bass players and Elvin Jones piano players and Qigong masters. And
Questions, John?
Laugh yoga people. Where am I? Well, yeah. So, any questions? Good, yes.
What an excellent question. So the question was, what made me decide to write a mystery? And the answer is that I have always loved mysteries. I grew up reading mysteries. My whole family is addicted to mysteries. My dad and I would sit and watch Perry Mason. So I've always had this ambition. And I guess it's just something that's just been waiting until I grew up enough to be able to do it. Thank you. Other questions?
Walter over there to the left.
I have literally, I think, 2 more books. So Walter's got one. Okay. And Vita's like, me. But that brings up an excellent point, and thank you so much for asking. What we're hoping is that how many people in here got a smartphone?
You know,
right?
You know, on gigs and concerts, they always tell you to turn the phones on. Tonight, wait a minute, make sure. I don't need to turn mine on. Turn them on. Dick Tracy wrist radio watches, iPhones, E-phones, Q-phones. If it connects to the internet, if it connects to your uncle who has a bookstore, whatever, turn it on, and you will now hear why.
Okay, so you can go to Amazon.com, and if you have the one click, you can click right there and get it. And
if you've forgotten the title, Melody for Murder,
yeah.
Carolyn Marie Wilkins.
Right. But I have, what I will do for those who like to have sort of a souvenir or memento, I have book plates, which are little things that I can sign so that, and when your book comes, you can put it in your book, and then you have like an autographed book, right? But so if you order your book today, or some of you, bless your hearts, have already actually ordered the book, I will sign a book plate and give it to you after the show tonight so that you can have your autographed copy. So we're going to play one more tune, but... all right, okay, because we got to be out of here. So we got one more.
Yes, over there to the right, yes.
Yes, hi.
Is this original music?
Oh, yes. Why, thank you for mentioning that. Yes, I had neglected to say that. These are all my tunes. Thank you. Yes. And while we're stopped here, let me also just lift up again my band. They are phenomenal. This is the Bon Voyage Jazz Quartet. You can hear us once a month at Riles on the 3rd Sunday brunch. So, and we have an email thing over there. So please put your name on the email, and then that way we can notify you when we have all kinds of fun events. So, yes, one more question, and then we're going to go to our last tune because we are
over there? Yeah,
yes.
to the left.
Oh, these are great questions.
She's
and
a plant.
you know,
She's a plant.
yeah, and you know I did. Yes, I did. Not only that, but my mother also did. And yes, I come by this honestly. I was actually a choir director early in my career, and I did teach at a Chicago community college in the system. Nobody died while I was there. So please, we're going to do one more tune for you, which is not a tune that I wrote. This is going to be Speak Low by Kurt Weill, and it's going to feature the amazing musicians here. But before we go to our last song, I would like you guys to please give a huge applause to my beloved husband, John, who really super knocked it out of the park. Bass player, author, editor, chi master, and all-around awesome human being, my husband, John Voight. So give it up. All right. So we're going to carry on now with our last tune of the evening. This is Speak Low by Kurt Weill.